Hey there everybody, it's Ashley for mobilenorth.ca. Here's a look at the screen. Again, 4.7 and the aluminum zero gap design with the camera and the flash at the back. And your plugins. The dual speakers are hidden in the front. And again, it has great sound. This phone runs on Android 4.1.2 and a 1.7 quad-core processor and 2 gigabytes of RAM. One of the features that I generally use quite often is the camera feature. This phone was built with a 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera. In my opinion, it's definitely not the best on the market, although HTC does boast that it's 300% more light with the ultra pixel in low light situations. I still found the pictures to be blurry, and when I would email them around, they were an average of about 1 megapixel, which is definitely not superior to anything. You definitely won't be printing out any stellar pictures that you've taken to put on your wall with this camera. You would still need to take a separate camera with you. Now I'll just go through some of the likes on this. One of the really cool things that definitely sold my husband on this phone was the Sense TV. Basically, it turns your phone into a remote control. You program your TV, your cable box, you can turn on and off your TV, adjust the volume, select your favorite programming. It also tells you what's currently on, what's coming up later, movie-wise, time-wise. Another cool option that this phone has is the HTC Zoe. The Zoe basically is an option where it will take a picture for you. It'll last 3 seconds and it'll take 20 frames within that 3 seconds, and you can choose your best picture. Basically, it's just mini videos, but you can share these mini videos immediately on Facebook and they aren't taking up a large amount of space. One of my new favorite apps that I will be taking forward with any phone that I use now is the Kid Mode. Basically, you press this and your child is locked out of any app except for Kid Mode. They can't use the phone, they can't do email, they can't get into any other programs. They're locked in and they must draw a letter or enter their birth date to get out of the app. This app is available, I believe, on iOS and other Android to download, and I will definitely be doing that. It was hours of fun for my son. Going through some of the dislikes, one is the phone is fairly large. Again, I do have fairly large hands, so I can use my thumb to get most of the apps. However, if you do have a smaller hand, you're going to find it tricky to get from top to bottom. The other thing is this HTC button here. You want to constantly hit that thinking that it's the home button, and it is nothing but letters. It does nothing for you, and it will not unlock the phone. To unlock the phone, you do have to constantly press the power button at the top. Nothing else will unlock the phone unless you press the power button. The reason they did that, however, was for the infrared for the remote control, so unfortunately that does have to be at the top. One of their main features is the HTC Blink feed, again, where all your content of your favorite social media or emails can be stored in one location. Not a big fan of this. I personally still like to see each of my individual apps separately and go through mail or Facebook separately rather than having everything amalgamated together. Overall, I would definitely buy this phone. The sound quality was amazing, although the camera was not the best. It's still, the pictures look great transferred to Facebook. They look great on the phone. Again, you would probably want to bring something separate along to take pictures that you're going to later print. But the phone itself, I would definitely recommend. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter at mobilenorth.